Alright, so how's it going, everyone? It's Marco Moksha Meditation here. We're gonna work on the intro, but today we're gonna be talking about NOFAP a little bit. It's 2020. Some people may have some resolutions. Um, NOFAP could be one of them. I'm gonna kind of dive into why you should do NOFAP and how you should start. So, why should you do NOFAP? So, one of the biggest problems with people today is their ability to do their intentions or their wills. It's this common thing where people they have these ideas of doing something, but they never finish it. So NoFap kind of gives you that opportunity to actually reach some type of goal, reaching 7 days. I did it. Yeah, I feel great. This is it's actually, it feels good once you achieve something and put your mind to something. Um, you can work up your way up to 30 days to 50 days, and if you make it to 90, man, you must feel great. My record's 53. I've hit around 50 a couple times. But man, it's just that getting inside that brain where it wants to actually achieve something is very important, and it's not really it's not done much in society today because maybe I don't know if it's because of technology, where we're just so stuck into instant gratification type of stuff that we don't actually want to take this next step and the next step to get to somewhere. And this is why you should do NoFap. And to start NoFap, you really have to get into you have to understand the root of why you're doing it. So you gotta take a step back and just observe yourself. Once you have this craving come up, observe it. Like, why am I doing this? Why do I have this urge to fap all of a sudden? And I've categorized it into 3 different categories. So the first one's gonna be boredom, which a lot of people have. Loneliness, I think it's pretty popular. And the third one is like an egotistical / proud fap, and that's why you're going to fapping. So, and there could be more than just these 3. These are the 3 that came up to mind. So the first one, boredom. I have like this little story where me and my friend, we went to a deprivation tank. And in this deprivation tank, you're in this like isolated room, soundproof, lights are off. It's literally just you and your mind, I guess, just laying in water. And you're laying in this for like an hour and a half, and this could be, I don't know, this could be bored, like, to some people. This is boring to people, just being with yourself. And a lot of people actually transition to wanting to fap when they're bored. When you fap, if you look at a graph of like the dopamine in your body when you fap, you see this huge spike at the peak or whatever. So it's really hard to find something that actually combats this like high dopamine spike. Like reading a book is not gonna actually, it's not gonna replace that big spike. It might be like a quarter of that spike for some people that actually enjoy reading. People who don't enjoy reading, like, it's probably just stagnated dopamine. Like, why would someone want to read a book when they have something that gives them so much satisfaction? The second one's gonna be loneliness. A lot of people have this, empty void inside them. It kind of sucks for, I've kind of experienced this a little bit. We're kind of programmed in the society to like see all these couples and porn and society, and it's kind of like this movie Taxi Driver, where this guy kind of goes crazy over relationships and stuff. You really have to find something that gets in and replaces that void. And for me, it's probably, meditation's a good one. It's a good way to just calm yourself down. You kind of have this urge of learning knowledge. You're learning more about yourself. It kind of gives you meaning in life. It's a good way to, maybe a piece of that void gets filled. And maybe over time you can keep going, and you're all good, you're healed. And the third one is a egotistical, or like a proud FAP. And these are the people that are doing it pretty much for themselves. So they're I wouldn't even say they're doing it for themselves. They're doing it for their ego. So their ego is like, hey, I'll give you my energy in exchange for 5 seconds of instant gratification. I'll take this, and you just take my energy. And after you jack off, you feel tired. You have no motivation. So you really it's a bad transaction here. You're giving away your energy for a little bit of, like, 5 seconds of super happiness. But what your ego is not taking into account is the long-term relation here. It's obviously more healthy to progress slowly up instead of up, and the graph's probably even going down slowly here. But the better way to actually feel more happy about yourself is just a progression that's going up and up and up. And it's a slow progression. It could be, all you really have to do is just take the next step. Go to the gym, do things that you like. Could be sports, could be, art. People like art. But yeah, so for the people that are like against NoFap, I would say, they think you're kind of like crazy when you bring it up to them. They're like, what are you talking about? This is gay. But the thing you have to look at it is like an alcoholic to alcohol. So obviously an alcoholic, when you're like, well, probably deep down inside, they know that, alcohol is bad for them and all that. But when you tell them, like, hey, you should stop drinking, they'll go, what? This makes me happy. This makes me happy. Why would I give this up? And this is like the programming that society has on porn, where people are actually just stuck in this thought of, this is good, this makes me happy, why would I give it up? But I mean, maybe for some people it's okay, but for majority of people who abuse this, they lose their intentions, ability, and it's just a good way to learn, to like achieve goals, just that self believing in yourself. I don't know, but I mean, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching the video, and later.